All right, I'm back after a long time. I wanted to explain a few things about 18 USC 25C. This is restoration of felons' rights. Now, a lot of people don't know about this, so we're going to get into it. First off, this is one of the promises that was made during Trump's election run this time. He said he was going to give people who have changed their lives and turned it around to get a chance to exercise their Second Amendment rights. And I know a lot of people are actually with this, which actually makes me really happy. So I dug into the law, and it's very deep. Lots of uh, little exclusions and things like that. So we'll get into it. It's a process that we're going to have to file through the ATF. You're going to have to pay a fee. You're going to have signed affidavits from people who aren't related to you. You're going to have your own signed affidavit. You're going to need to submit all the paperwork for any crimes you were convicted of. In many cases, you're going to have to wait 5 or 10 years until after you're off probation or parole. And then for some people, they're just never going to get them back. So I'll go over what each of those categories are, and I'll name some of them. But if you're curious, you really need to read the law because there's a lot of specifics. Now, you're not just going to be excluded because you committed a certain crime. It's very specific that it's going to be a case-by-case basis. So you may have been convicted of a murder, and they're going to look at it and they're going to actually decide whether you're a danger for the future, because that is the biggest issue. So let's get into it. There's 3 categories of exclusion. There is self-exclusion. Now these are people that are like on the run, fugitives. Turn yourself in, take care of yourself, so you can get your gun right back. Unlawful users. If you're using drugs, they're not going to allow you to have your gun right back. Sorry. If you have a domestic violence court order banning you, that is a temporary loss of rights. So they're not going to give them back. You're going to have to wait till that court order runs out. Okay, now we're into the presumptive ineligible group. These are felons that have been in prison, that have been convicted of a law that has imprisonment for over a year. Things like that involve death, kidnapping, gang-related crimes, threats of violence, sex offenders. If you're on a registry, you're never going to get your rights back. Firearms, if you've had multiple firearms convictions, explosives. If you're serving time or on probation or parole, you're not going to get your rights back. So you're going to have to wait the period for some of those. Things like distribution of drugs, recurrent domestic violence, you're going to need to wait at least 10 years to try to file. You got to prove a track record that you've been doing better. I hope this helps. If you've got questions, drop it in the comments. I'll answer.